Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic are aiming for the same record from opposite sides of the draw, leaving open the prospect of them playing in the final for a 7th Australian Open title. Top-ranked Djokovic and defending champion Federer enter the season-opening major equal with Roy Emerson, who won his 6 Australian singles championships between 1961–67, before the Open era. Serena Williams already has won 7 Australian Open singles titles, and is a strong contender to add another after skipping last year's tournament while on leave after having a baby. Now seeded 16th, Williams was drawn into the same section yesterday as number 1 ranked Simona Halep, the runner-up last year. The pair could meet in the 4th round. Djokovic starts at the top of the draw and will open against a qualifier. Things could get much tougher quickly, with a potential second-round meeting against wildcard entry Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, who he beat in the 2008 Australian final, and with Denis Shapovalov in the same section. 8th-seeded Kei Nishikori, who opened the season with a title in Brisbane, is a potential quarter-final rival, and number 4 Alexander Zverev looms as a semi-final opponent if both players advance that far. Federer, who has won the last 2 at Melbourne Park in a career resurgence, is in the bottom half of the draw with second-ranked Rafael Nadal, who is returning from an injury layoff. Aiming for a 21st Grand Slam trophy and a 100th career singles title, Federer will open against Denis Istomin. And with number 6 Marin Cilic in the same quarter, there's potential for a rematch of the 2018 final a few rounds early. "I'm so close, I'll give it a go," Federer said. "If I made 100 at the Australian, I'd take it, I'd gladly accept it, and I'll give it all I have," but he noted before heading out to practice after attending the tournament draw with his trophy. "The moment you find out the draw, that's when you shift your focus to the first round and only the first round." Cilic was drawn into the same section as 5-time finalist Andy Murray, who is coming back from a long-term hip injury and is set to open against number 22-seeded Roberto Bautista Agut. Murray won only 2 games in an incomplete practice match with Djokovic at Melbourne Park, showing signs he's still not fully fit after spending most of the last 18 months off the tour. Murray played at the season-opening Brisbane International last week, where he won his first-round match against James Duckworth but lost in straight sets to Daniil Medvedev in the second, limping between points and admitting he's still dealing with his troublesome right hip. One of the most intriguing men's first-round matches features 2016 Wimbledon finalist Milos Raonic against mercurial Australian Nick Kyrgios, who is unseeded after his ranking slid from 13 into the 50s but has tour-level wins over Federer, Nadal and Djokovic to his credit. Williams will face Tatiana Maria in the first round and could meet either Genie Bouchard or Peng Zhaohui in the second. Halep has drawn another first round against Kaia Kanepi, who beat her at the same stage at last year's US Open, and a possible third-rounder against unseeded Venus Williams. Caroline Wozniacki, who won her first Grand Slam title in Melbourne last year after a tough final against Halep, is in the same section as Maria Sharapova and has Petra Kvitova at the top of her quarter. "The first time I came back here and hit on the courts, I thought, okay, I'm home," the third-seeded Wozniacki said of her return to Melbourne Park. "I feel like these courts are suited for me, so it's incredible to be back. I'm just enjoying every minute of it." Second-seeded Angelique Kerber, who won the Australian and US Opens in 2016 and added the Wimbledon title last year, is in the same half as Wozniacki and has 2017 US Open champion Sloane Stephens in her quarter.